Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. Jacette ici. I saw on a video that they have a house that burned with 2 children inside and the mother wasn't there. Jacette ici, let me tell you all, mother and father, let me tell you all. I made a statement on social media and I commented and I blamed the mother. And I blame the action of the parents by leaving their children unattended in a home. Now, I know a lot of y'all will say it's a mistake. But let me tell you something. Many things in life, y'all always call it and say that it's a mistake. But my people out there, it is not everything that y'all do in life is a mistake. Mistake can be avoided if you follow discipline and morals. And if you know you have people that you love and you work very hard for your things, including your roof over your head, you have to be responsible for protecting what you work hard for. Now, a lot of y'all will come around and give me the cold shoulder or eyeing me around and say Diana Chelsea's doesn't have a hat and doesn't like y'all. Y'all have to like yourself before y'all asking me to like y'all, because at the end of the day, discipline is what I live by. Now, let me tell y'all St. Lucian's people and our people something. If you have a house and you have disabled children, babies in your house, the reason I'm making this video is to show y'all. I live with my mom. My mom lived with me for 20 years. And she could not open stove or cook food on her own. But let me tell you something. Because of discipline and because of how hard I work, buy me glasses, mom, off in pay. I refuse to let things unattended without my supervision. So when y'all make your mistake because y'all think that everybody has to take action to help y'all and do y'all GoFundMe, even les homo, even les hon problem, moun ho toujou ka depan les moun. Now, I am in foreign and I know how hard it is to bring food on my table and to put that roof over my head. Why do you think that if you have a life, you have kids growing up, you have a nice home God bless you with, why can't you be responsible? Why can't you take responsibility for your actions? Let me tell you something. I need a video of this sister and how the hell that her 2 children burned in that house and she wasn't there. I made a comment and I gave my point on how I felt about it, because I feel that she's responsible for the children's death. I don't care about if she's mourning. It's about a lot of the mothers out there and fathers out there, is when problems and hurt comes your way, that's how you'll feel you'll love your loved ones. I don't love people that way. I love in reality. It's when something happens, when fire hits, and when something hits, danger hits, that's when you're loving each other, okay? That's not how I love my people. Now, I find out that, and I need her to interview herself on the news so I can hear her story. How on earth can you leave a pot in the morning and go and do groceries and leave the 2 babies in a house? I know y'all very well. You like to gossip. Phone is your God. And let me tell you something. Just listen, mother, father. Social media has taken control of your lives. And even your home. Most of y'all don't even care about where your children at. Y'all don't even know what parenting is. I know y'all. I know what's going on. Some of y'all neglecting your children, leaving your children and sleep at people's house. They get raped, they get abused. Y'all leave your children in the house neglected. Ek alley, go into town and think that it's okay to leave your children because they're not able to care for themselves. Y'all doing anything to them. But don't forget, they never asked to grow. They never asked to be born on this earth. It's your responsibility. Now, the reason I reacted to the video, to the burning incident, I was told that she left a pot on the fire and go and do things on the street. Now, this is what I have been doing, handling things with responsibility and discipline in life. If I have my babies in my house or anyone I'm looking after, I will take that person, get her dressed, and go and do groceries with them during the day. Why are you leaving them in the house? Take the children with you. Eh? Puki papwe se mama ila mene alepi. It's because you're embarrassed of your own children. Why would you leave your children in the house? Mene se mama ila take the children for a walk and fresh air. Eh? Abweza se mama ila bwile kon roast meat. Now kwa vin hele e kwa vin di moon edo. This is the kind of things I keep telling y'all. Look, if there is some incident that is happening, your house burn in certain way, electricity, fire, whatever, I understand that. I get it. I get it. But that was not that was not what went down. I want the mother of and the father of these children to come forward and explain how their two children. Ça pas à faire, moi, hein? Ça pas à faire, moi, hein? Moi, ni la vie, moi, vivant foreign, ni. La vie, moi, même là. Moi, même là, can take responsibility for my actions. And I am disciplined, and this is why I am talking the way I'm talking. Because at the end of the day, I ekive moi pa kay kouye moun pou di ko ha, moi feel sorry pou ko moi. Moi ni principles pou ko moi. Moi ni respect pou ko moi. Si moi ni ish ka leve al kay moi, we shall see how I take care of my mother. I drag my mother everywhere. I do car wash with my mother. I go everywhere with my mother. I leave her in the car or drag her to the store with me. I do not neglect her and leave her in the house. If I leave my poor mother that is deceased as we speak, God rest her soul, I leave her and I say, Mom, watch TV. I tell my neighbor, look, check on my mother for me. That is responsible, Kuma. Or my daughter home, I say, check my mother for me. Eh? Makakite pan. Kaimwe kile slay bwile. I have to call y'all to give me a house. Now, y'all giving me zoka ba mwen se ek tout zoba zuzo tout bo tet zoka se. Zoka gade mwen akodi mwen ki pa bon. Because y'all think that everybody owe y'all something. And y'all don't like your children. And shy from. Mwen konet zo. I know y'all sisters in Christ. Mwen konet zo. Y'all love man ekal more than your children. Eh? Depuis zo fese mama ila akodi to hell with y'all. God will provide. Y'all go ahead and neglect the children because they cannot talk in. Most of y'all on phone every day can mind people's business, not finding a job, and the children have to survive on their own. When was the last time, mother and father, when was the last time y'all teach your children how to read? But zovle pal fè mwen pal anglais kuma. When was the last time y'all take your children to the store with y'all and try to show them how to shop? Try to show them economy. Try to show them hospitality. Try to show them the world of business. Try to show them to stop depending on man's pocket. Stop the abuse. Stop allowing men to disrespect them or stop taking drugs. Stop doing this. Why don't y'all be a role model to your children? So as soon as you puke se mama ila out, as if like, okay, everybody has to help y'all, and y'all don't want to take responsibility for your action. Kaila Bwile, eh? Kaila Bwile, those of you who have talk shows, I know y'all are just want people to view y'all, but let me tell you something. If y'all don't want me to come on your show, ek pou mwen backfire kouyezo viciez ek jamet. Et puis stop trying to think that y'all are positive ek zo viciez. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. It is the time for you to say to her, whether her house is burned and she's crying over the children, if she had loved her children, she would take the child, and it's not the first time she leaving the children alone in the house. And shaya da edi to a fe dan zo se this is kakite se mama ilan kaila. Kakite se mama ilan kaila. Hona phone no pa ha men peye rode nom. So you comment on that video. And don't tell me this is done. This is not the time to say it. Send her. Send her on video. I want to see the news, what she has to say. If she loved her children, she would take her children for a walk and go and do the groceries. And what I find out from her family, she left the pot on the stove. That's why I react the way I reacted. That's why I make that video, and what I commented, this is what I said. I blame her. If she loves her children, if you love your kids, take them out and say, we have to go for a walk. Let's go for do the groceries with mommy. Pakite se mama ila ekuni stove kalima kaila. If you love your people, if you have kids, you love the people, you say you love somebody, show action. Show action. Zo kwa se mwen zo ka kwene. Zo hypocrite. Some of y'all have a funny way of showing love to each other. Après zo ka vin zo feel sorry by moun ki pet kayo brile. Zo look. Ho pa nan ye ka fan la vi zo nom kal nom ki an sevel zo. Ho pa have honey pou fe ishmele la terre. Ou pa hawan pou ki tampan kabou yon le di fe ekrite se mama ila la yo pa ha ten stove la. Ou pa sav sa pièce. And then God knows what she went to do outside there. Go and do groceries and go and gossip e ki yon le foni. Yo oubliye se mama ila kaila. Kayu wile kouman. E kwa vin di mwen ko ha. Oh, let me tell you something. Se ba isa pasaje men ive mwen. La ive mwen se kaila kay brile pa koy. Me pa kay hena pan ka brile an lest of mwen. Ek kite ish mwen. Ek mama mwen. Which y'all see 20 years I look after my mother properly. Pa mi mama zo sa gade pou. Properly. Zo an le phone ka gade pou nom kal tout sel ki alide zo. Pa mim ish. Y'all don't even love your children. Some of y'all I tell you, eh? So, let me tell you something. The children are gone, and they were very important. And you took their life by burning them in the fire by your stupidity, lady. Okay? Come with the truth so we can say, okay, where we can, in fact, ou tenan bel kay plywood. C'est la han yo kay donate ba ou a. Mwen vle tout just set lisi donate li ba mwen fan bel kay ek pou fan business pou koman, because I can be more responsible than you. Because if you was responsible, you have 2 children growing up, ek kayu brile. If it is electrical problem, mwen te kay kopwan. I understand that. But I was told from your family, ou ki te pan an lady fair, and you neglect your children. So this is why I prove my point on my behavior on my show on le YouTube. Comment. Now, those of you who don't like it and y'all don't like the truth, take responsibility for your actions. Moun pa dwe zon yin. Le zon ni se zafè zo ala. Las depan le poche moun, because moun, people like me know what hard working is all about. So I take discipline and responsibility, and I speak hard about my life, and don't think that I have to share my hard work with y'all. And by the way, the reason I'm talking about this, don't forget, we always say we have to help each other, but at the end of the day, none of y'all want to clean toilets. Pa oubliye sa. Bon, la, pou evite mwen senti kaka. So, my hard earning cash smell like shit. So, y'all don't like shit. Remember that, eh? Remember